Good morning. I'm going to do a little unboxing here live. I'll wait to get a few people in here. Having a morning coffee, getting ready. I think it's about 20 or 25 minutes after 11. I'll probably only be on maybe 15, 20 minutes. I'll have to go get ready for work soon. Going to be another warm one today. Yeah, it was warm yesterday. I got a package from 3D Woodworks. The other week he was on Monday Night Metals with Vegas Stacker and Blue Collar. He was a guest. 3D Woodwork was a guest. Hey, Sudha Gupta. Good morning. How are you? Good to see you. Like I was saying, I got a package in the mail from 3D Woodworks. I'm going to open it up here live. I'll wait till we get a few people in here. Rakamas, how you doing? Good to see you. 3D Woodworks was a guest on Monday Night Metals, and I was watching from work. It was either from work while I was at work, working late, or it was on my way home. I forget which. But I received that yesterday. I picked it up last night. I did a short on it. I haven't posted that short yet. After I post that short, I'll tag this live stream to that short with the opening. But it's a very beautiful day out here today. Having a little bit of coffee. Got my coffee cup right here. One of them. I get many of them. Bird's the word. I hope you all are out doing fine. I know Raka was commenting on one of my shorts that I did, and she had said that thunderstorm had kind of rolled through their area. Yeah, it got to me, Raka, the next day. Boy, did it hit. When it came through, it didn't last very long, and there was several of them, but wow. It was a thunder boomer and a half. I was actually down to the store, and I was on my way getting ready to turn onto my road. I did a little video on it, but I didn't post it. But it was, you could see it was like a gray wall. It was like a gray wall coming at you. And it was like on one side, it was completely dry. And on the other side, it was a downpour. I've only seen that a couple of times like that. But it was, it was real awesome. It looked like a wall of fog coming. That's how bad the rain was coming down. And it was like I said, it wasn't just starting off as a sprinkle. It was all of a sudden from nothing to a downpour. Oh boy, got more coming today. We got a beautiful day, so I can. If you got more coming today, I suspect tomorrow we're gonna receive that as well. Thanks for the heads up, Raka. I appreciate you. Oh yeah, okay. Looks like we got 16 people in here. Yeah, I'd in the picture I put my little East Wing hammer on here, kind of symbolizing 3D Woodsworks. I took a picture of a piece of wood that I got that I cut that also symbolizes 3D Woodworks. Let me position myself here and hey Sean Stafford, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I'm gonna try to do this. How the heck can I do this? I guess I'm going to have to show it to you, but it's from 3D Woodworks. He's got these awesome plastic coverings with his logo on it. But like I said, I'd got this from him when on Monday Night Metals. He was a guest on there, and I answered his question, which everybody should know. Uh, the question, I forget exactly how he worded it, but it was miles and miles of smiles. Let me get this opened here. I don't know what we got inside. I do know it was a copper round for the winner, and I was the first one to guess it. The Woodsworks has an awesome channel. If any of my mods have a way to link, go to his link, his site, YouTube channel, and grab his link, post it up there. If you're not subbed to 3D Woodworks, go give him a sub, a like, and a comment, and tell him T-Bird sent you. I've got it in the post office box. Let me close this up. Oh, oh man. There we go. All right, I got the end open rather easily. Now that's just packing. That's just packing material. Oh, yeah. I can set it right down here. Here's the copper. Here's the copper rounds. It looks like I thought it was only one copper round. It looks like I got two copper rounds. Wow. Awesome. He's got something else in there. He said he had something special. It looks like a dragon. He might have printed that off his 3D printer. Let me see if I can't get up close for this. Oh, look at that. Wow. I can't quite read it because of my glasses, but can't read the small print, but you guys can see that. His one and only son from John 3:5. Is it a flip? Wow. Picture of the fish, a symbol of Christ and Jesus. Wow, that's very awesome. Hey, Sir Talks a Lot. How you doing? Hey, Kevin Hawthorne. Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. I got another one in here. I thought I was only going to get one round. One copper round. He sent me two copper rounds. What's this one? Oh, wow. Look at that. Wow, that's awesome. That's beautiful. Looks like an angel with wings. Glory to the newborn king. Merry Christmas. It's a Merry Christmas copper round. Morning, Knuckle Bustin' Numbskull. How you doing? Good to see you. That's one was a flip. It's Merry Christmas. Wow, my very first Merry Christmas copper round. Awesome 3D Woodworks. I got that on a win on Monday Night Metals when he was a guest. 3D Woodworks. Let's take a look, see what else he had in here. Let me set these down. Get these back in the flip. Yeah, I'm not awake yet. I've only had a couple of sips of coffee. Worked really late last night. I didn't get home till well after midnight. Yeah, look at that. He has a 3D printer. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he might have printed this up and put it together on his 3D printer because he knows I like dragons. Wow, that's cool. That's awesome, 3D. I should have sent him a text that I was going to go live and do this. Let me set this here. There's the copper rounds. Got from 3D. Don't need that old. There's the dragon. Let's see. Put a little note. Howdy, T-Bird. Congratulations on the win. I included a dragon too. Hope you have a great 4th. 3D Woodworks. Miles and miles of smiles. That was the answer. Yeah, thank you, Sean. Thank you, Sean. Appreciate that, brother. Thank you, Bracca. Yeah, that was very awesome of him to do that for me, to send that for me. Hey, Cartier Silver. Good to see you, brother. How you doing? He's opened a package I received from 3D Woodworks on Monday Night Metals there the other week. He was a guest, and I answered his question. He sent me, I won a copper round. I thought it was a copper round, but I guess it was 2 copper rounds. I just got done showing those copper rounds. One's a Christmas copper round. My very first Christmas copper round. He sent me a little extra. He knows I like dragons, and I think he made me a 3D printed dragon. Hey, War, good to see you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Good morning to you all. I hope everybody's doing awesome, having a good day. How's the weather down there in Florida? Raka says she has some more thunderstorms and stuff coming her way. So that means it's going to hit me tomorrow. Looks like we're going to have an extremely hot day here today as well. We had temperatures in the 90s yesterday, and it was extremely humid. A couple of small scattered thunder showers that went through. And it wasn't very comfortable on the place where I work. It was horrible. Stacker Man Rabbit Hole. Woo! Good morning. Good morning. How you doing? Good to see you. Yeah, it'll rain a little later for sure. Yeah, a lot of moisture comes over the Florida. You got moisture all right way around you. Yeah, I was watching the other night from the TV. Me and Mrs. T-Bird had retired to the camper, and we got a TV in there, and I saw that Michael Stackens had brought up Canslaw 2. Uh, you came up towards the end. You were on there for a while. I didn't have the volume turned up very loud. I was watching, trying to help Michael out with some watch hours. Mrs. T-Bird had fell asleep, and I was still a wide awake. So I was laying in bed watching it. Couldn't comment or anything because I don't have the capability of commenting through my TV. My phone was in the house. But good to see everybody. Glad you stopped by. Yeah, it's an awesome day here. I'm gonna post that short of me getting that package from 3D Woodworks in the mailbox yesterday. I also received the package from OC Stacker that I did a short video on. And you can see how nice it is out here. The sun is shining. It's probably already about 85 degrees at least. Good morning, Ray and Sandy. How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. No, it's not a rubber dragon. It's from 3D Woodworks. I believe he may have printed that on his 3D printer. I'd want to. He was on Monday Night Metals, and I answered a question, miles and miles of smiles, and I won a copper round. I believe I guess it was 2. I didn't realize it, but it's 2 copper rounds. And he said he was going to send me something special. He knows I love dragons, and I've got a few different dragons. I have silver and gold, and on my desk that are very similar to this, and I got a few other ones that are plastic that Mrs. T-Bird had ordered for me, and they're almost the same identical thing as this, and this is plastic, and 3D has a printer, a 3D printer, and I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty positive he made this on his 3D printer and put it together and sent it off to me. That was very awesome of him. But yeah, it's a plastic dragon. That's really nice. I'll put that on in my studio along with my other stuff. Yeah, you can see I like dragons. I don't know if I can. Maybe I don't know if you can see it or not. Hard. I got a dragon tattoo that I got probably back in 1999. It's an old tattoo dragon. I got a couple of tats. Really good to see you, Knuckles. Sorry I missed your live yesterday if you streamed. I went to work early. I didn't get out of there till after midnight. I got back in my home territory around 12:30 at night. I stopped at the post office. I picked up my package. But if you're going to do a live today, I would assume, Knuckles, Asian Dragons, yes. On my way to work. I don't have to go in early today, but I'll be going in my normal time. I'll be leaving here probably around 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be sure to stop in there. I know it varies on what the traffic's like. A lot of times, most of my commute is on the interstate. Excuse me, and there's usually not a lot of traffic out there. And if I do comment, I usually comment using my steering wheel button. I use my speech to text, and I just click it again, and it sends it. If it doesn't say what I want it to say, then I'll peek and look at it. Sometimes, that speech to text just does not work. No, I'm not usually on early morning. Usually nights. Mostly it's nights, but a lot of times these last few weeks I've been working a lot. They've had mandatory work weekends. Um, I've been getting home extremely late, and then by the time I get home, I'm either zonked out, tired, or Mrs. T-Bird's done work. I haven't been going on live very much. I haven't been doing a whole lot, putting videos out. I've just been super, super busy trying to get things done around the house when I can. And then between work, it has just been very hectic. I think you were out here when I had a little bit of fun this weekend, Sean. Mrs. T-Bird was out on her new dirt or her new mini bike I got for her. so she could reach the ground. She was having loads of fun with that, and she was out zooming around, and I did a live on it, and I hopped on the 125 dirt bike, and I went for a little zoom, and then I let her take. I figured I'd give her a chance just to do a little commenting on a live, like as a co-host, kind of, sort of. I think you were saying something like maybe it was you or something that had commented about me being 11 years old. No, no, I'm not 11. 59. I feel good for my age. I'm in good health, good shape. Um, I can still do the things I could used to do when I was in my late teens, early 20s. Um, yeah, we all need a break every once in a while. Yeah, it does take a lot of time out of you. It does, Carter. It does take a lot of time. Uh, I never realized it back when I first started how much time that it can take, especially when you try to go to all your subscribers' channels that are content creators, and you try to do the best you can to watch all their content. And when you got a family life and a work life, and I don't know, um, of course I have about 9.5 to almost, yeah, about 9.5 acres of land. It's almost 10, and I tend probably about 6 acres of it. There's a lot of work to keep it up, uh, mowing and weed whacking and everything else. There's always something to do. I might have missed a few things throughout here. I'm just scrolling back real quick to make sure I didn't miss any questions. I know we had Kevin Hawthorne out here, Sean Stafford, Ray and Sandy. I got to get back to Ray and Sandy's page. I got to get back to Cartier's. I know I seen a few of your stuff I didn't comment on. I was watching on a TV, Cartier Silver. I think I commented on one of them. I actually popped on one of your lives not that long ago. Emerald Coal Stacker, how you doing? Good to see you. Good morning. Oops, hit something. No, I'm trying to scroll back. Yeah, it is. It is. It is Knuckles. But I hope you got to see some of my toys and stuff that I had. My Doom Buggy. I added another thing to the collection. The mini bike for Mrs. T Bird. But the two dirt bikes. I don't know. I know you got the four-wheeler, Knuckles. I know you got the four-wheeler out there. I didn't see anything else, but it looks like you got a nice little chunk of property as well that you could probably trim up. You're waiting for Mrs. Cruz fly on her motorbike. You did see that, Emerald? No, she's in the house. She started at 11 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. She's already started work, and I told her I had that package I got from 3D Woodworks from Monday Night Metals. He did an ask and answer, and he was going to give a copper round, and I thought it was one, and I got two, and I think he 3D printed me a plastic dragon. Happy Tiger, good morning. How you doing? It's good to see you, sister. Woo! Happy Tiger in the house. I got Stackerman Rabbit Hole. All the cool people are here. Knuckle Busting, Sean Stafford, Cartier Silver. Oh yeah, Sudha Gupta, Emerald Coal Stacker. Yeah, you guys are all awesome. Ray and Sandy's and War was out here as well. I think we had somebody called AZ. I'm not quite sure who that was, but they waved. Kevin Hawthorne was even out here earlier. It was really awesome to see Kevin Hawthorne as well. And then I had a Helen Bliss. Hi, Helen Bliss. Sorry I missed you. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit that thumbs button. Give me a like. I appreciate it. But Michael stopped by. Yes, Michael Stacking. Good morning. Good morning, Michael. Lunch is ready. So you'll be watching on the TV. Awesome. Of course, I had that Wagyu that I had ordered. Um, I tried it one time before last night. When I got home, it was very close to 1 o'clock. When I got home, I took out the Wagyu. I had a ribeye steak that I had gotten at the store. And I took out the cast iron skillet. I put some Wagyu on there. I brought it up really high temperature, and then I slapped that ribeye in there and I let it cook for about 2 minutes on one side, and I flopped it one time, 2 minutes on the other side. I had that right on high. Mm-mm. Wow, that was good. That was really good. That was really tasty. Yeah, it is. It looks like a Crisco grease in a way. Um, Michael Stacken may know a little more about it than I do, Emerald. Um, but it's thinner and it seems like it's lighter. It's not as thick as in consistency, but it does give the steak and meat a unique flavor. I tried it one other time with one other time, and I didn't care for it as much. I can't remember what it was. Um, it was a different. It was a Delmonico steak. I love my Delmonico steaks, my filet mignon, and porterhouse are good. But the rib steaks, the rib eyes, them are all awesome steaks. But I tried it on the Delmonico, and I think it may have had something to do with the fat from the Delmonico. It changed it, and it didn't taste like a normal Delmonico steak because the Wagyu has a unique taste to it. But I did have a grass fed, uh, it was a ribeye steak, and it was a grass fed steak from, they use mainly just grass and not grain. So you get a better taste, different taste of the meat. But I used it on that, and I cooked it in the cast iron. I brought it right up to almost a medium high heat, and I put the Wagyu in there and I let it melt. And I waited till it get a little bit hotter, and it just started to smoke. And I threw that ribeye in there, and it was sizzling. I should have did a video on it. I didn't. I should have. But I let it cook for about 2 minutes. I flopped it over. It was still like a pink. It was still pink in the middle. It wasn't a very thick one. It was a thin one, probably like about, I don't know. Uh, I'm guessing about a half-inch thick. Yeah, it was medium rare. It was a little bit rarer than medium rare, but pretty close to that. I usually like my steaks at about an inch and a half thick. I like nice, thick, meaty steaks. But it came out really good, and it was pretty delicious. I gave Mrs. T-Bird a piece of it, and she was like, "Wow!" She was, "Is there any more of that left?" And I said, "No, I'm sorry. I bought one, and I ate it all because I'd already made her a sandwich, and made her dinner, and brought her in coffee when I'd gotten home." Yeah, there's different cuts, cooking styles, but yeah, I'm hoping Michael's still out here. He said he was going to be watching on the TV. Yeah, he is. He get the little smiley face. And hold on, Michael. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I got this for when and if I do go live, and it may be in a few weeks. I don't know, but I do got the grate for the hot coal fire. Yeah, I took that from one of my old grills, so I'm going to set up a couple of bricks in the fire pit. London broils are pretty good. They're all right. I'll eat them. I like them. But I'll be setting up a grill on there and cooking open over the open flame, basically when the coals are all nice and red hot. Uh, the London broils are good. I like those, but they're not my really go-to steaks. The steaks that I really like the best are the ribeye. One of my favorites is the Delmonico steaks. I love the Delmonico steaks, and the filet mignon. Yeah, they're a little pricey. They're a little pricey, but from what Michael says, because of what's going on or whatever, he was talking about it last night in his live stream. He fears that the price of meat is going to extremely go up. Got tenderizer, but the monocle I think is my favorite, along with the filet mignon. My next is the ribeye steaks, and the porterhouse. I like the porterhouse, but I've been noticing that a lot of the places, especially the store that I go to, the porterhouse. The porterhouse steak, and the I think it's the T-bone as well. They got that off to the side. They got that nice little round piece. It's the tenderest part, the really good part. I've been noticing a lot of times the store that I go to, they've been cutting that out. It's not There's hardly anything there, and I think they're taking it out and they're selling them as filet mignon. That's what I think they're doing. I'd have to have a picture of it, but if we got any steak people out there, and yeah, prime rib is good. Happy Tiger, I love prime rib. I forgot about prime rib. Mm-mm. Oh yeah, that's amongst my top my top steaks. I don't have prime rib too often, but that's another beast all on its own. Something that you need to really do some cooking with. Carter, yes, homemade jerky. I've made homemade jerky once. It's been a while. I did it on a smoker that I used to have. Yeah, yes, Carter. Porterhouse is 3 different steaks. He's got that right. But the store that I go to, they cut that really tender part right out of it. They cut it out, and so there's hardly anything there. I like to buy them, but I stopped buying them because they're cutting that. Whoever the butcher is there at the store, they're cutting it. I'm pretty sure they're using it as filet mignon. They're cutting that out and they're getting a higher price of it because I think filet mignon in my area is like about 27.99, 26, 27, 27.99 a pound for filet mignon. You like the meats with the bones? Yeah. Yeah, but I really enjoy the Demonical steaks. It's got that really nice piece, and it's got some nice fat marbling. And when you cook it, the the fat in the steak really gives it a lot of good flavor. Ribeyes for Cartier. Yeah, best all around steak. Yes, for the price, the taste. You're right. You're right, Cartier. And I buy them as well. The Demonical, the same thing. And every once in a while, I like to treat myself to filet mignon. I love the filet mignons. They're so tender. You can just cut them with a fork. But I'll stay on here probably another 3 4 minutes. I'll start saying my goodbyes. I It'll be a half hour of me streaming. I don't want to stay on too long because I do still need to go inside. I think I'm going to go jump in the pool real quick, but I do need to go and take a shower, get ready for work, and get my lunch put together, get my work clothes, get everything all taken care of so I can head off to work again. This week is my last week of working. Just for everybody that is out here, next week, this starting this Friday, I'm on vacation. Friday is my last day of work. Hey, Share Bear, how you doing? Good to see you. Thank you so much for stopping in. Glad to see you. I'm just getting ready to end here because I got to go get ready for work, and I'm going to see you on Knuckles live stream on the way going to work. Hey, Minty Cactus, I just barely missed your live this morning. I'd gotten up, I was fixing coffee, getting things going. I seen you had a live. I popped in real quick. I hit the thumbs button, but I was so busy I didn't get to comment. I apologize. I did see it. I'm going to go back and rewatch it. But I got to head off to work here very soon. I kind of was talking about something and I lost what I was talking about. I think it was just about getting off here and everybody started popping in here. Oh, I was talking about this Friday. Next week, me and Mrs. T-Bird are leaving. We're going on vacation. I have a solid 9 days off, including the weekend. So this Friday is my last day of work, and I won't be on at all YouTube streaming or anything from Saturday all the way through the next weekend. So me and Mrs. T-Bird are taking off. We're going camping. We're going camping. We're going, and we'd like to go to the Adirondacks. We don't live that far away from the Adirondack Mountains, and there's some public campgrounds that we like to go to, and it's right out in the boonies. We like to rough it. We bring the tent and we bring the 2 dogs. Um, we bring the various essentials, and there's a big lake right there, and there's hardly anybody around. It's out in the middle of the Adirondacks. It's so peaceful, and it's like totally off the grid. And we have no cell service. There's no cell service at all out there. Nothing. That's why I usually like to do a little um, coin hunting with my metal detector, and also I there's a few streams. I like to do a little gold panning, so I'll probably bring my phone. I might do a few videos, but you ain't gonna see these videos till after I come back. But we're just gonna have a little R&R around here for a day or two to get prepared to head out there, and we're gonna go out there for 4 or 5 days, and then we're gonna come back. A little R&R. Yep, exactly. Happy Tiger. That's what I'll be doing. Bring a hammock. Yeah, I do have a hammock in my garage. I could. Good idea, War. Good idea. Yeah. But that's what we usually do. We bring a tent, we just rough it. We bring the cast iron griddles. We cook. We make coffee on the open fire, and it's a good time. But thank you very much, Cartier Silver, for stopping by. Uh, yes, absolutely, Cartier. Thank you very much, War. Thank you, Happy Tiger. Thank you, Emma Kroll Stacker, for stopping in. Knuckle Busting Numbskull. Woo! Oh, if you guys, any of the monitors, want to throw your links up, go right ahead. Um, I'm going to be on Knuckles live here very shortly in about another hour when he starts it. Thank you so much, everyone. SME, SMC, Stackerman, Rabbit Hole, Happy Tiger, War, Minty Cactus. Woo! Yeah, glad to see you out here, sister. Awesome, awesome. And then Chair Bear was out here. It was so awesome to see Chair Bear out here. She's such a good person. I love Chair Bear. I love each and every one of you. You're all my YouTube brothers and sisters. Uh, I appreciate each and every one of you. I hope I didn't miss anybody. I know there was quite a few people in here earlier. I did the 3D box opening. I know. I keep saying I gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Alrighty, someone give me the countdown. I know Rockamas was out here earlier. Somebody give me a countdown. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What's the word? Cartier knows what it is. Bird's the word. Alrighty, T-Bird out. Woo! Have a good day, everyone. Stay safe. Yes, sir, brother. You as well. T-Bird out.